Afar people have an established traditional communication network called Xaagu. Xaagu is the largest wireless traditional news network in the Horn of Africa that connects Afars living across 3 neighboring countries, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Djibouti.
Mama bin, ومن اللي معنا تمام بن، سهلك سهل، الحمد لله. نقاوغل. قالينو. For non-Afar people who are obsessed with mass media as a means of getting current or up-to-date information, Xaagu may seem an ordinary conversation or chatter that goes on between two individuals or among many people. Xaagu defined from the native points of the view. Xaagu is a traditional mode of communication which is a mean to address a basic question regarding situation such availability or shortages of rain that a piece or anything affect the lives of the Afar people. It is a well-organized traditional channel of communication where two or more people exchange current information in a much disciplined manner that it answer a basic questions of the community member. It is a very cultural, valued means of information exchange. According to one of my key informants, Xaagu is not considered as an alternative mode of communication for Afar people. It is a major means of news exchange, which is different from an ordinary face-to-face communication that include rumor and gossip.
Xaagu in Afar and news in English. Akhbar in all these are something that reflects fact on the ground, what happened, events, and it is in Afar society. Xaagu is entirely different from rumors. In this society's culture, Xaagu is a sincere sincere account of what happened, what has taken place, and it is entirely a different episode of what people say or rumors or. And in that case, they have a saying in Afar, Yaba yen. Yaba, terhil makatayan, hadu dan makatayan. You don't follow the smell of the meat, where the meat is. But you cannot also follow the Xaagu by just rumors. Rumor is entirely different. It doesn't hold water if you just always follow the rumors. But if you can separate facts from rumors, it's always better. So everybody or any person who is wants to be aware of his environment, they have to separate the terhe or the rumors from the actual events that has taken place. So this is one aspect is probably in the Xaagu of this society.
Xaagu means the wireless traditional information sharing. This is very important. This is very, very important. In the Afar, in this time, the Islamic system, Assalamu alaikum. Nagaya amana sahli wagari abai manakuma abai. That means what's the information when they ask it take the information. Xaagu, I'm not first. I don't want to be first. I don't want to be. That's restriction. I don't want to be first. I don't want to be first. Why? There is a respectional way. There is a surely a good information to share to each other without any lying, without any somebody when they move from place to place or from home to somewhere, when they meet to each other with the people, and then Xaagu. Look now how important this side, the caravan, camel caravan, or what they have, or they are working or something, that side also like that, they stop. much. That's much important now. Not only to come to home or to ask it. That much. Nobody refused to share their information. It's culture. It's culture. And with responsibility. Wasif is nobody accepts. That Hamid. Hamid كده تبابا بعرت. You know, that's why nobody believes about Wasif because it's not correct, not pure. You know, that's why they try to be clearly, be sure to make surely their traditional Xaagu.
Information is highly valued among Afar people. First-hand information is given even much emphasis. This fact is evident in one of their proverbs, which are part of their established oral tradition. Xaagu hudinekal daga hamadina means one who live by information make life better than one who does not.
Daga hadintamaka, Xaagu hudintantaishe. That means if you have to be aware of what's going around you. Something that is taking place around you. Otherwise, if you don't live to the existing environmental situations, you will be completely detached. You will be detached from the environment in which you live in. But if you if you just live, you follow, and you follow the situation around you. This is something that you are a wise man, you are a wise person. Yeah? Even this is not going to take you by surprise. So there is always a chance that you can live to that situation, you can tackle that situation, you can handle that situation. But if it engulfs you suddenly without being aware of the environment, you could be a victim. This society is not it is a warring society. So they attach very significant importance to Xaagu or news. That means you will be aware, and by just becoming aware, by following news, and by just trying to handle the situation, you will not be engulfed in a very surprised way.
Muhammad Idris, one of my interview from Dubti town. Xaagu is not only something we do to express our cultures and sustain our lives as Afars. It is rather something that we do as a human being to survive. I think Xaagu was given birth by our pastoral and mobile life. If you ask me why I get involved in Xaagu, I cannot only say it is just my culture. It is because I need the information from the Xaagu to live for my life. Xaagu may cover important aspects of daily life, such as accident, wedding, days, conflicts, and their outcomes. When they meet someone casually on the journey, including those who travel in opposite direction.
The people who got information from others or from their parents or relatives, they tell to the other people. You know, for example, today, Kurub Bahari is down there somewhere, maybe as you know. In Kurub Bahari, there was, the car crash or something, because some people injured. The crash, when the car crashed and then crash. I think that damaged it badly, so on and so on. If somebody said like that, without nothing, because the man who received that information, he tells to other people. That time everybody hears that. Many were. They tell, the information always, they believe what they hear, what they tell for them, what they heard, what they saw. Any information, what they heard. Exactly, if they get information, they tell.
Adoy Kaloita is one of the clan leader who shared me his views concerning the various aspects of Dagu. Kaloita is one of the few influential clan leaders who are currently serving as advisors of Duty District Administrative. Dagu is a major tool of communication for the Afar people. It is just like WhatsApp or Instagram of the Afar. Information is transmitted in the forms of rarely, where an Afar must quickly share anything new to another. Afar is on his way to daily practice. It is as dynamic as an interesting email message, which someone forwards knowing that the recipient will surely forward to the other soon. Anything that happens here Dubti would be heard as far as Asab or Djibouti in 2 or 3 days. Sending false information is an absolutely rejected as far as Dagu is concerned.
Dagi firuk Dagu ya nama daga gidda angara Afar patai daga ya nama obba ya nama aiti ya nama aiti
Muhammad Ahmed Al-Ghani is the head of the Afar Language Research and Development Center located in Samara town. Based on rich experience relevant to the local cultures in which he was grown up, Dagu is the process of exchanging factual information. The information exchange includes every detail concerning what the speaker observed, heard or saw. It may include war, days, new happening, life requirements, disease, natural disasters, and etc. Dagu is a mode of communication which enjoy feedbacks and active participants of all parties in the process. Dagu is not occasions of choice for the Afar people. It is not something people to take it by a choice and leave it when they do not feel like using it. It is occasions of survival for those peoples. For the people who often go to the unknown in search of pastures and water for their livestock along unfriendly desert.
It is a culture that has to survive, thrive. It shouldn't be just, it shouldn't be something that you can. It is an indigenous knowledge. It is part of your culture. As an ethnic group, it is something that reflects your identity. It is one of the Afar identity for you to follow Dagu, to give it importance, to be aware of yourself. People are most, they follow Dagu. It is culture, it explains you, it reflects you. Yeah, this is not one of the traits or characteristics of Afar. They have many characteristics, but this is one of the characteristics. Yeah, people sell their goat, get a radio, and then in Afar for they follow the information daily, and they are aware of what's happening not only in their own areas but in the whole country or in the world. They are well informed. Yeah, so. To be well informed, it is something that develops your brain capability and capacity. This is understand it.
Disseminating false or fabricated information is a mortal sin which cannot be afforded by the Afar people. Anyone who runs unchecked information is punished according to the Mad'a, the traditional customary law of the Afar people.
There is a responsibility with that because any risky, because some people come to them. When they come to them, if they don't ask them, if they don't have good information, when that people go to somewhere, if they kill people, or if they do anything bad, they are responsible for that because the Afars follows the tracks. The tracks come to their home, and you dismiss something, or you killed people, or you did something. Why? We are not. We are free. This is the track. Go. They move together. They follow the tracks until the site or the area, what happened is bad. They find it together. And then, for that, because big responsibility with them, not only sharing information, cultural information, there is a responsibility. If any liar, something or any words or any meaning or anything to try, that's bad. There is a penalty for that. That's they know. They don't talk about without no meaning. They don't talk. They don't tell anything about Mr. Dagu. Xaagu is for the Afar, from where to where, wherever the Afar lives, Xaagu is important.
Disseminating false information is an act which is considered incense, according to Muhammad Ahmaddin, an expert in the departments of culture with the region.
To be sure, anything, maybe people can hear 2 or 3 times. Numana moki abeni. 2 times or 3 times. That's why. That's why they follow what I told you, that they follow always that it's correct or not. Liar or sure. The liar also in Afar haram, because that's out of reality. And among the society, they fail. Nobody hears them, nobody believes them, nobody accepts them. The other time nobody asks them any information, and they don't tell their information for them also. You know, that's bad for them. You know, that's why. Because everybody be carefully. They want to tell what they asked, what they understood, what they saw it, what they shared the information exactly.
Accuracy and trustworthiness in a Xaagu are secure through an information exchange process, and one of the approach basically used in Xaagu is cross-checking of information from multiple sources. Who tell you? Who tell the person that told you?
Always they ask that. That's the main point. From whom they hear? Who told them? Where? Whom? What time? What day? Even the clan or tribe, the clan or family. Muhammad Ahmaddin Haidar, my name. If somebody say Muhammad Ahmaddin Haidar told me, then who is Muhammad Ahmaddin Haidar? Where he works, or where he lives, where is his home? Why when he told you like that, from what purpose or for what reason the source came from? Did you ask him, or he told you freely only? That's how, there is. That's why they become. That's why always they be carefully. They go with the devil.
Traceability of the Xaagus. Somebody say this happened in this region. This caravan was passing, and then he asked me, and then this is what happened. So it's always traceable. Who said that? Who reported this? How you came about it? People do not take whatever said as a true value of things. This is what this society understands. It is different than a liar. You will be labeled as a liar if you don't possess the credibility. So one time you can just the society will going to reject you. They want to trust you. So any person who's reporting the event, it has to be honest, it has to be credible. Otherwise, in the face of society, you will lose the credibility and the value, the weight, and trust. This is how we can explain this society. In our society, the Xaagu is very important, very much important. It is society. Not only you cannot attach everything to the war, to the event. It could be Xaagu is about rain, it's about resistance, availability of pasture, it is threats coming from outside that community or within the community, or conflict it could be. Yeah, in all these situations, credibility is very important.
داقي معناها دقيقة تكلم هنا فرديك تكلم بارو دي دحرس يعني هن حاجة دكنمي اللي حبوه و رات هيا ويا بڑا أوربه يعني عبنايت وداغو كبيني هرح له نسجيني هي طبع سكاتككي أسوق بيمه جوننا هذا تعبيني مهفتكو رات مكلم ما يكاد تسوقته ونون لا راتك كان مكال سيسته هنيه تهنكه داغي دلوتو معنا داغي تونه تنمي دقر ريتك كمهنا يفردي وقت كها حية هنيه حبي كبكسوجيني هنين حاجة أفر اللانجارة وسوقته تنحاجة.
According to our Witika, head of Afar Government Communication Office, Xaagu for Afar is beyond communication. Xaagu can be regarded as a medium by the people for the people. Xaagu might deserve this metaphoric expression as it is a native and indigenous communication system of the Afar. According to all my informants and FGD participants, Xaagu is not just a communication for us. It is our way of life. It is what we eat, what we wear, what we drink, where we take a shelter in. It is everything for our life. You can't think life without Xaagu if you are an Afar. Xaagu is never a question of choice for the Afar. It is just life. All of my informant claim that it is almost impossible to think of living in the desert lowlands of Afar without Xaagu. Besides, they emphasize that through doing Xaagu, they express their membership in the Afar community so much so that Xaagu is rather an identity for them than mere interpersonal communication.
Xaagu is must. فرد عينك ثلاث فرد عينك Xaagu maybe in Afar Salat Fardi they say Salat Fardi after Salat Fardi Xaagu second of Islamic religion for the Afar I mean why everything is goes with the Xaagu that's why sharing information because that much high or important.
It's not only communication. It is where you can just organize your own way of life, determine your own destiny on that particular time. It is more than just communication. It is not. So, if drought is coming, if there is war is in the vicinity, get prepared for it. You should know Iddo is one of the things, for example, you go and search for news sometimes. You go search for it, for Xaagu, for where you are grazing possibility, where there is a drought, or where you can just graze your animals. All this is part of the life. You have to act on the information you get. Otherwise, you can just observe and remain silent. No. It is there for the Xaagu is the information is for you to act on it. Yeah. There could be a conflict, there could be drought. Yeah. So if you are intending to travel, that is you move in light of the information you get. If there is a risk in your movement, then you have to refrain from moving to the direction that has been indicated in the Xaagu. So it helps you to refrain from any risk or exploit the advantage. You can exploit the information to the benefit of your own lifelong development. Yeah, there could be sayings which really I'm not exactly now I can get it, but Daga ke Xaagu. Daga is the side of when you sleep, that means it indicates sleeping. Yeah, and Xaagu is just collecting information, being aware of what's going around you and in areas where you live, even far away.
Finally, all my informants and FGD participants believe that there is no life without Xaagu for the Afar people, and information that gets through Xaagu is more accurate and reliable for them.
Whatever in this society is defined, it is something that is accurate, and the way people collect news, it is a sort of social value. You have to report something which is really happening. It is to the benefit of the individual himself, yeah, to keep himself informed about his environment, about where he lives, what has been taking place between individuals, between tribes, between grazing. All these are to be informed, remain informed. If you are not, then you don't know how to behave in your own environment. If you are intending to travel, that is, you move in light of the information you get.